Mitey Morphic Flower Raiders. Far Out Chronicles Book 2. Written by Tom Sadira. Narrated by Michael Foster. 1. The bitch plopped onto her haunches to catch her breath. Every instinct in her body told her to turn back, to retreat to the safety of her inner sanctum. A queen's place was inside, not out here on the perimeter, especially a queen in her condition. Out here at the edge of her world was the realm of demons and giants. This is where shiny feathered monsters with spears for mouths would buzz by. Huge wet bombs could come crashing down from the big blue and decimate scores of her people. Worst of all, this was where the king of the demons, the great brown god, dwelt. Every so often his giant prying eyes would appear in the sky outside the canopy. Sometimes they would simply vanish, and her people would rejoice. Other times, his malevolent scowl would descend through the leaves, and he'd use his giant, soft pincers to crush and smear her people across the leafy terrain. Some said he was death incarnate. The bitch squinted through the leaves above her and shifted her weight. All 8 of her legs burned. The extra weight in her belly only made it worse. She'd seen more action in the past few hours than other queens had seen their entire lives. Those cowards. Once the others had realized that the big blue showed no sign of returning, they'd tuck themselves deep into the bush to wait for annihilation. But not her. She was much braver than the others, the voice had said, which is why it had chosen her over them. "Be alert," it whispered now. "Be ready." She perked up. Was that rustling noise up ahead just the normal soughing of leaves, or was it another assassin? With a sigh, she lifted herself to her feet. 2 armored figures appeared and scurried toward her, their mandibles snapping hungrily. They attacked from either side, knowing if she turned to fight one, the other would be in position to strike. She remained calm and let them close the distance. Simultaneously, they leapt at her throat, but just before they struck, she reared onto her hind legs and skittered backward. The attackers crashed into one another, tearing and slashing with their fierce claws. Before they'd realized their mistake, her mandibles were slicing through one assassin's neck while she pinned the other down. Another snap of her jaws, and the heads of both aggressors were rolling toward the edge of the leafy platform. She flipped the carcasses onto their backs and studied their translucent
Sample complete. Ready to continue?